Hello everyone, I'm Dera and welcome back to GWBW. I think this is going to be the last chapter. I mean, we already ended the game, but you know, there's a leave chapter. What? I am using an Mahun device to communicate with you from the future. Do you want to save the universe? What? What do you mean? What do you mean stay? Okay. Didn't do anything, so warp 20 years into the future? Alright, we'd recommend that you finish the game before playing the extra chapter. If you didn't, you will see some spoilers and you probably won't get what the hell is happening. Let's do this. Wait, what? Alright. Consular Federation, Gactus Space Sector 20 years after the fall of Xenolithia. Sounds too much again. Wait a minute. Years. Alright. Resume, please. Oh, we are with Shaman. Do you think I wasted my life? What do you mean, Lane? What do you mean? I spent half my life studying this tattered journal, convinced that there are other worlds, believing that Burden's words were true, believing that somehow we can change the time and avoid the Consular Federation's chokehold of slavery over all other life forms. And now, after 20 years of searching, we are finally about to get some answers. But I can't help but think, if we would have spent our youth fighting, instead of running after some kind of magical solution to our problems. The only way of wasting life is death, my friend. We are getting closer. The ship's scanners are getting really weird readings. Not only the ship, I'm feeling an immense power calling us. Calling us? You mean it's alive? Well, in a figurative way. So, it's not alive. No, it's not alive. Stop making fun of my powers. It's been too many years, my friend. I can see through your chatted, I don't know. I might like to be a little grandiose, but the fact is that I can feel something there, and it's been ages since I felt something like this. What do you mean? The Mahun? No way. You think we are about to meet the survivors from the Consular Federation massacre? I don't think so. My ancestors were all exterminated by the Federation. I'm certain of that. But there are other ways of meeting them. And if what we have been researching is true, Burden's time anomaly, the nebula, Agent Ember's discoveries, everything will finally make sense, since the Mahun were the only known life form able to manipulate time. Oh, so this is the Mahun, huh? Holy shit! Look, Shaman! A nebula! Oh, it's a nebula, okay. I never thought I would live to witness this. Liam, this is not just a nebula. This is the nebula. The god of the Mahun. Obmirhal? The school of paths. Ruler of memory and will. The hell? Pretty cool sounding title for a god, mate. Let's warn the team. We are going inside the god of you. What? Oh, Dr. Zen is interesting. And Jack? Wait. And the Gaynors? What? And that's how I become a billionaire, sorry. You earned it, Paul. Paul. And because of we have been able to finance this crazy mission. Yeah, it's Donald. So, was it Sarah? How was Donald? I don't know. Who would have thought you'll end up paying Zenelafir's bills? There is no Zenelafir anymore. It's just Liam and Sham. When Liam first came to see me a few years ago, I thought he was crazy. But time has passed for all of us, and the man who stood in front of me wasn't as crazy a rebel punk anymore. I decided to hear him out, and, well, here we all are. I've never sympathized with Liam or his methods. Damn, I spent half of my life hating him for what he did. But truth to be told, the Consular Federation is out of control now. And it will be great to meet Burden again. What? All of this about his diaries and the secret interest the Everdusk had in him. It sounds crazy, but I want to believe that other realities are possible. Well, it's definitely fucking true. I shared most of Burden's existence, and I can assure you, the man had something special. He always had this damn look on his face, like you've already seen it all. And fuck me if he hadn't. Alright. Hey, you finished badmouthing us? We did it, guys. We are close to where Burden disappeared 20 years ago. And guess what? There is a nebula waiting for us. Not only that, my theories about Burden's anomaly being related to the Obmahun start to ring true. It's no common nebula. Sorry. It's the god of the Obmahun, the scholar of Sham, mate. Sorry to interrupt you, man, but we will be making contact in less than 10 minutes. You can bring us up to speed with Obmahun culture once we have traversed the damn thing safely. We will better prepare ourselves. Finally, let's do this. What? We are going back? Or just a different path? What the hell? What? Damn. Are you okay? Wake up! Where are we? Fuck my leg! Shaman? What happened? All of us miraculously survived the crash. But Shaman's weak leg didn't endure the accident. Don't worry, we have been taking care of him while you were napping out in the woods. Sarah brought you back. Thanks. I can't remember a thing. Neither do we. Oh no, neither do we. I am no scientist, but nebulas aren't supposed to work like that, are they? I told you it was no normal nebula. It was Op Mirhal, the god of... Ah, shit. Doctor. Doing my best here. Hang on. I'm afraid you won't be walking in the near future. Shit. And what's the engineer doing? Can we repair the ship? My name is Donald, asshole. I'm sorry to say this ship is as wasted as Shaman's leg. Maybe this is karma for destroying ours back on Snakos. Damn it, Donald. You really are a rancorous nerd. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Don't call me that. Really? What happened between you two? I'm sorry, sweet. I'm sorry, Sarah. The thing is, I don't want us freezing to death like on Snakos. So, better rub your things in my pants, no? I'm stripping the ship's igniter. Alright. It should have enough battery to keep us warm. And if things get nasty, we can reload the gun's laser battery with it. Awesome. Great job, Donald. I like your initiative. Thanks. But the igniter won't last forever. What are we going to do? What is this place? I wish Burden was here to lead us. Hey man, I may not be a legendary soldier, but I led one of the greatest revolutions of the century. You'll have to do with second best. I hope that's okay with you. So, what we'll do now is... Shaman? I can see some temples in the distance. I've never seen one in person, but they resemble the ones my father told me about. I guess I'll have to give you a crash course in Mahun culture. Those are Dunahari. What? Dunahari. Okay. They were built by our ancestors as navigational devices. Hell. Hell of an investment for a fancy beacon, with all due respect. Well, they're not meant to guide you through this land, but through time. What? For the Opmahun, time is not constant like in human science. Time is a sea. You can sail in any direction. And through the Dunahri, our god, the scholar of Pat, talks to us. Yeah, and how come the Opmahun are extinct if they can manipulate time? As I said, your human perception of time only allows you to imagine a line on which you can only go forward or backwards in your wildest dreams. But time is an ocean, and not existing today just means that this direction is a dead end for the Upmahun. Like walking through a forest and finding a cliff you can overcome. Well, you don't just stop walking. You can still go wherever you want, you just have to walk in a different direction and not only backwards. Except, except time doesn't work like that, man. Humans don't have this capacity to even begin to understand it. So this crappy metaphor is the only thing we have to outline what time is for the old Mahun. Okay, the legacy. You'll be okay, but you won't be able to stand on your feet for a couple of months. And by the way, I believe I kind of understand the old Mahun concept of time. I don't think so. What I just told you is like the version of my father used to tell me at bedtime when I was a brat. Okay, now that we have learned some more about your culture, what do we do? The Dunahre should be connected with moments of time. If I focused, I might be able to track Burden's essence. I felt it ever since we started towards the nebula. Wait, you have real powers? I always thought you were just an epic phony. Shh. Fräbirhal. What? Come again? Sorry. That's an Opmahun equivalent to holy shit. I found it. I can feel it. The very same essence I felt when he destroyed the Matriarch. But you're not going to like this. Oh, here we go. The Dunarai we have to go to is located above the clouds. I'm sorry. I told you, the ship is completely wasted. I know, and it would be great to have it working, but we can still get there. How? climbing a big fucking mountain. Wow. Really? An hour ago, I was excited to the prospect of climbing the mountain. But the air is becoming colder and colder as we go up. Some of us being past 60 isn't helping either. Come on, this is going to be fun. Breathing fresh air, being in some unknown place in the universe, discovering an ancient culture, a lot of people will pay to be in your place. Yeah, surviving a trip through some supernatural nebula just to crash into a mystical alien planet with no hope of return. I love your concept of fun. You forgot we are also on a quest to save the universe. Right. Totally unbeatable. So, Shaman, are we close? Well, we are closer, but not close. Probably still about 15 kilometers to the peak. Well, I said 15,400 meters on my mission data. It's important. It's important not to lose sight of our team status, battery, and distance traveled if we all want to make it out of this alive. Why am I turning to burden? Professional. I see you've learned a lot from the challenges lives put you through. You say challenges, I say trauma. In any case, let me know if you want to check on the mission status. Thanks. How is the igniter doing? I can barely feel the heat from here. It's working full steam. I didn't expect the climb to be so cold. If someone's temperature is too low, being closer to the igniter will help. But at this rate, it will barely have enough energy to reach the top. And if we're planning on reloading our weapons using the igniter's battery, it might not even last that long. Oh man. I should mention I am carrying several first aid injections on myself. We can restore anyone's stamina or body temperature in an emergency case. And I don't believe we will be engaging in heavy combat precisely, so we should be fine. Well, about that. I don't know exactly where the myth ends and the truth begins, but the Dunarai should be guarded by Mirharu? Mirhalrira? What the fuck is this? Mir what? Jack is my inner voice all the time. I love him. Mir what? Are they deadly? Were you planning on mentioning them anytime soon? The legend speaks of spectral warriors personal guard to Mir Hall. They hunt trespassers and steal their body heat, turning them into frozen statues as warning to future invaders. But that sounds a little bit too supernatural, living for the Mahuri. Well, we were just walked through some divine nebula, so expect nothing. Be prepared for anything. Let's hope they didn't. Let's hope they don't exist, but if they do, let's pray laser beams are effective against them. Remember what I taught you. In combat, don't trust your weapon, trust yourself. Yes, sir. Team, since it seems we got a ways to go and it won't be getting any easier, let me give you some advice on climb survival. The one who leads the march, in this case Liam, is the one who will consume the most stamina. Leading blocks the win for the team, and it puts him in charge of setting the safest path by watching out for terrain anomalies. It can be pretty draining physically and mentally. The tail of the pack is the safest spot. It presents almost no wind resistance, and the snow will be well trodden by our steps. It's the sweetest spot to recover some stamina. I'm not complaining, but carrying weight also drains a bit of extra stamina, so we will eventually have to swap duties. Sorry about that. I'm not just talking about you. The igniter or even the weapons will be an extra toll in these conditions. We've got to be careful and help each other out. Basically, those who feel strongest should lead the climb, and those who are worn out should rest at the back of the pack. Gotcha. It seems we have got a lot on our plate, so let's take Donald's advice and keep thoughtful track of our resources. Dr. Zenes, keep track of the team's stamina and corporeal warmth. My pleasure. Donald, as you were already doing, focus on the mission's overall status and our distance travel. Alright. Jack, I hope we don't end up needing it, but keep track of our combat assets like our ammo and team armor. Understood. I know we are all conscious that this might be our final battle and that the fate of the universe rests on our shoulders, so I'll just say one more thing. Let's fucking do this. Alright. Ah. Wow, interesting. Prompt recovery. Okay, so both of the laws, other ones. Okay, loss, stamina recovery. Okay. So, warmth recovery, warmth loss. I don't know why is he only getting the recovery. Keep climbing, change positions, take, leave behind, mission status. Assess team's firepower. Ask about. Okay. Set weapon, remove weapon. Really? Is it gonna take a lot of time reloading a weapon? Really? Bro. Come on now. Keep climbing, change positions, inject boost, team status, set weapon, reload weapon. Okay. Well, right. It's it's been already a lot, but let's see what we can do. Okay, let's keep climbing. Okay. Hey, Sarah, can I ask you a question? Sure. Last time we met, I mean many years ago, you seemed so helpless. And now you're an even better shot than Jack. Wow. The student always surpasses the master. What happened? No! Wait. We could say it was because of you in a certain way. That doesn't sound very good. It doesn't. After the events of Snakos and the conflict with Zenelefer, I was profoundly traumatized. I felt impotent, like at any second I could be the victim of some fate's whim. I needed to take the reins of my life so I could Everdusk. What? And our marriage. No. Oh my god. Yes, Donald. Get over it. Get over it. It was 16 years ago. Oh my god. I mean... Man, Donald seemed like he's downgraded ever since, and Sarah just... she's fine. Oh my god. I'm not that naive psychiatrist looking to cure people's souls anymore. Now, I'm ready to crush whatever stands in my way. And you're doing what? If I would have been like this back on Snakos, maybe Jack and Burden and I could have shut Liam down right there in that fucking cave. Whoa, easy there. None of us would be here. Burden will be alive and maybe the universe would be a better place. Oof. You're not the only... Oh shit. Fair enough. Anyway, I'm glad to know you're this stuff now. Alright. So let's see. Okay, igniter battery goes just one. Which means I probably have 84 climbing choices more. But I don't know. I really don't know. Mission status. Current travel speed. Oh. Oh, there's a resting spot. Okay, interesting. More recovery. Loss. I don't get the warm loss. Like, wait a minute. Team status. Oh, okay, that's the meaning of this. Alright, now we're understanding some things. Okay, okay. Okay, let's change position. Rotate. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. First. Okay. Warm blows 14%. Whoa. Warm blows is freaking a lot right now. Huh, so it is crucial to be done up to stay at the middle then. Change position. Do go third. Okay. And then we'll keep climbing? I don't know. Did it do anything? No, it didn't. Okay. Ask about combat, team, travel speed, body warmth. I don't ask about anything for now. Okay, let's keep climbing then. So, let's say we do find Burden. Then what? I've been thinking a lot about this. Based on Agent Amber's documents from the Everdusk and what Burden told me during our final fight, he doesn't remember a thing until he's isolated in outer space about to crash with the matriarch. So even if we really are able to find him and we tell him to change the past, he won't remember until he's about to face me that last time. Given that, I will have to try and convince him once and for all using the advantage of hindsight. Hindsight? I don't know. I'll tell him to choose Zenalafir in order to avoid the Consular Federation's supremacy. And just pray that that's enough to save the universe. And what about us? We'll just die? I don't know, damn it. Maybe we can finally rest, find new lives in this godforsaken timeline, or even find a way out through Opmahun technology. I don't really care. Well, I do, so I'll start thinking on what we'll do next. If it keeps you climbing, go for it. Oh. Something happened there. Status, please. Stamina 70. Okay. Jack is not feeling great at all. Huh. This is not good. Well, I don't like it. It's gonna take a lot of time and, you know, things and things. Maybe... I don't think I need to do it right now, so... Okay, keep climbing for now. Shaman, I was wondering. You said the Dunahrai are like the time beacons for the Opmahun, right? And we are climbing this one to find the Dunahrai that causes Burden's time anomaly. Presumably, yes. Does that mean every Dunarae holds a different reality? There could be more people like Burden in the universe. It seems so. I think I know one more person with Burden's anomaly. Agent Amber, the woman who led Everdusk's investigation on our friend. How is that possible? I mean, of all the people in the universe that two people with the same condition will ever meet? Why do you think the Dunare are a casual thing? The Obahum built every single temple with an intention. They didn't just randomly appear. It's more than likely that they affect each other for more complex time manipulation. Unlike Burden, Agent Amber was conscious of her own anomaly from the very beginning. That's why she shot herself when Burden was about to join Zenelafir. What? She knew she wasn't going to meet him again, so she probably shot herself in order to immediately restart the investigation. I don't know why she kept the details about the anomaly from Burden though. Maybe we're just living a reality in which she kept silent as part of her experiments. I guess we'll never know. Wow. What? Very interesting story. I mean, you can manipulate time, and well, some of them are conscious about it, some of them are not. It's so interesting, like, wow. I mean, how do you know you will come back to wherever you came? What if something happens? It's a brave move. Anyway, team status. Stamina lost 2%, not a recovery thing is happening. What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh, this is not okay. Okay, keep climbing. If the Constellar assholes have already crushed every major opposing force, what do they do now with all their war assets? Most of it has been converted for use by the military police. I mean, you can conquer the Holistic Empire, but you will need at least a couple generations to completely eradicate its supporters. So they keep the big guns around to remind the population about the meaning of freedom. I see. And due to the slave demand, they started labeling random human planets as menaces to the Federation. Then they declare war against them and enslave the survivors. But that's sick. How can people keep supporting the Federation knowing that? That's the thing. They don't know it. The Constellar Federation controls the media, so they can sell the war however they want. To the rest of the universe, those poor bastards deserve what the Federation is giving them. Ignorance is bliss, indeed. Okay, he's freezing, not good. Team status. I mean, Donald shouldn't be. I mean, Donald. I think Donald should be always at the third place. I think. Okay, Liam is recovering. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Jack needs some stamina. Okay, let's change position. What if we do like this? Okay, Liam doesn't lose anything. Jack recovers. Okay, interesting. Well, keep climbing, I guess? I don't know. Hey, Liam, Did I ever tell you that I met Alexander some time ago? Alexander who? The giant with the funny helmet that beat the shit out of me after we hijacked that space lab. Right, sorry. Actually, I never met them if you think about it. True. So, what happened? Did you return the favor? I could have, but I didn't. I met him at the Norel camp. The Federation had us digging for drill-live ores on some shitty dwarf planet. At first I didn't recognize him at all. I mean, he wasn't wearing his helmet by then. But one day he lent me his hand to help me to get out of the trench. And shit, it all came back like hot steel against bare flesh. Never saw his face, but that hand. I will never forget its texture, shape, and smell as it beat the crap out of me for weeks. Oh my god. In that moment, I wanted to dig my thermal drill into his skull. But then I realized he was just doing his job. I myself have killed plenty of bastards for just a shy wage. I don't know if he remembered me, but we never talked about it. We worked together for 3 months and I got reassigned for kicking some dumb officer in the nuts. You did good. Plain revenge is not something worth fighting for. But I bet it felt good to trap us in that lab back on Snakos, didn't it, asshole? Won't lie, it felt great. But it wasn't revenge that I was after on that frozen planet. You know that. Whatever helps you sleep at night, boss. Okay, how do I, oh, take ignite. Oh, what? Really? Oh man, come on now. I didn't know that. Alright, it makes so much sense. Well, wait a minute then. No, not take. Oh, very interesting. Team status. Okay, warmth is really bad. Donald's stamina is very bad. Huh. Okay. Let's change your position to third. And change your position to fifth. Okay. How's it now? Yeah. Okay. Keep climbing. So, let me get this straight. Based on what you have been researching, burning is trapped in a time loop from Legend Desert to Xanother's fall. Right. And I know it not only based on my investigation. Burning himself told me that he was trapped in a loop and had relived our battle millions of times. That's how he ended up defeating me. No way he could have done that without superpowers. I tried to convince him to aid Xanother, but his resolution was admirable. His resolution? You're still trying to convince him to join you even 20 years later. I think you got him beat when it comes to resolution. Haha, thanks. You know what tortures me? To think that this is the official timeline. Having defeating Burning a million times to one means that in 99% of other timelines Xanother wins. And sometimes I wonder if that's enough. No, that's not enough. Time is an ocean, and I won't forgive a single wave in which slavery triumphs if I can fight it. Wow. Damn well said, Shaman. I'm glad to have you by my side until the bitter end. Alright, everybody is getting really bad. It's not great at all. Where are we? What's your status? Okay, 350. Alright. Okay, keep climbing. I have a personal question for you, if you don't mind, Shamari. Asking is as free as answering. Shoot. Okay. Are you an Opmahun half-breed or just adopted? The Opmahun are not able to reproduce with human beings. So yes, I'm adopted. It's kinda crazy that human beings are able to reproduce with other species at all. How many mestizo types do you guys know? Well, I know them all because of my job. The tale about the Yorkal Titan loving is a human woman is just not true. How come? The only alien race with which we can naturally reproduce are the Raug-Ars. And that's because they can accept, deconstruct, and bear to maturity and any viviparous type sperm. What? Okay. Then any human Raug-Ars female, which look mostly human, by that way, can reproduce with any other alien race. Oh, interesting. So, any mestizo human, as you call them, has a Raug-Ars in their bloodline by force. So, Yorkal Titan half-breed assholes are in fact 33% human, 33% Titan, and 33% Raug-Ars. Well, that's not exactly how it works. It's not like making a cocktail, Jack. Works for me. If I ever meet Alexander again, I will ask him about his mama. Okay. So Alexander is he was not human then. Interesting. How are we doing? I don't know. Team status. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Let's continue. Why do we have to climb the highest fucking mountain on this planet? You know, nothing has ever been easy when birthing is involved. Shaman felt that this is where we should head, so that's what we are doing. So we are walking into certain death just on some tribal hunch. Hey, the day you can communicate with computers without touching them, we will start following your hunches. Fair enough. Alright. Oh no, he's freezing. Good. Not good at all. And stamina is not great now. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know. I've never been a revolutionary. I understand why some people opt for an easy life and just pray for everything to be alright. I've been there, but having known people like you and having seen what the Consular Federation has turned into, I don't understand why there is not a war going on. Why there aren't millions of people rising against them? I mean, 20, 30 years ago, you could just say, whatever, fuck the aliens. But the Federation is even openly enslaving humans now. Like it or not, Donald, the grand majority of people are like you. Rebels, revolutionaries, freedom fighters. We are a dying breed. The Consular Federation did an excellent job, not just in conquering worlds, but also in educating them. But in a few years, we will be nothing but a tale. Independent thought has been one of the biggest casualties of the last century. And the Consular Federation now has the technology and the power to breed a meek humanity. I see. So we'll better get this right. resulting to a legend on the slim chance that we might be able to change the past doesn't seem so wild now, huh? If we fail, we will better parade that are more crazy guys like us out there trying to make things right. Or the universe as we knew it is done for good. Hey, I'm seeing some kind of little shrine. Okay, this shelf with some ancient shrine on it seems like a good spot to rest. Try to catch your breath before resuming the climb. So, shaman, what's this? I don't know, but I feel it's alive. I mean, there's power feeding the machine. The slate reads as Kunat Gau, the one who enacts commitment. Should I try to activate it? Go ahead. Ooh. Whoa! I will translate. The Dunare you seek access to is no common one. Here is guarded to Gaul immortality. The balance of time's fabric for ones of the Gaul. Are you willing to prove yourselves worthy of such gravity? What's the meaning of Gaul? I mean, I was called Farron Gaul in Zenelapher's glory days. And it supposedly meant the one who brings freedom. Gaul can have different meanings. Hero, gambler, agent of change, or even the one at the other side. Mostly, Gaul's meaning comes from its complement. Pharaon, in this case, makes your Gao stand for hero. I see. The question is not rhetorical, though. We can interact with this shrine. Are you willing to commit to the Opmahum? What? I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm sorry for my yawning. I don't know. I mean, should I? I mean, we are going against the Opmahun to reclaim the Surgent and also change the timeline, right? And I don't know, Opmahun seems a little bit risky. You know, there might be some changes, so I wouldn't know. We will better focus on the claim. We can play Opmahun Wisdom games once we have fulfilled our mission. Why is Shaman so quiet? Let's move. What? What was that? What was that? I don't know, man. So did we recover at all? Yeah, we did. Okay, interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm not doing that great because I'm, you know, trying to figure out what's happening, and there is I mean, there are a lot of story going on here, and recording that and also trying to play the game takes a lot of time, so I'm gonna cut short here for now, and later I will try to, you know, understand the mechanics and then smooth my way onto the top of the mountain. Leave a like if you liked it. Share your comments about what you're thinking about this chapter. Press that subscribe button, it will really help me out a lot. And I will see you in the next episode of Gods Will Be Watching. Goodbye.